We'll figure that one out as well. I forgot to mention that. Okay, cool. Your action, you've taken a swipe at this thing. You've managed to knock it off your ear, and you have pelted as fast as you can through this thicket of webs. Anything you'd like to do as your bonus action?
Can I yell, "There's more spiders"?
Exactly your bonus action. Perfect. And as you yell this, Rhea, you hear the information that there's more spiders. You're not sure what size these spiders are, but it seems like there might be some urgency with the panic in Rosemary's voice.
I'd like to know if, while I move forward, if I hold my torch in front of me, will it just burn away the webs and make it not difficult terrain?
You can attempt to do so and see what happens.
I was told not to set the webs on fire because we're in an enclosed space.
Yeah, well, things have changed, haven't they? Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to move my 30 feet up to here,
As
brandishing
you bring your,
the flames in front of me. So
as you bring your double bright flame, that's also brightened by Inspector Clouseau's light spell. The fire sets flame to these webs. You are not impeded with your movement, and
Wonderful.
this is essentially your interaction.
That's my interaction. Okay. I think that goes to about there. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I would not be able to brandish my longbow and shoot one of these things now because I've used the interaction to do moving forward. So I still have an action.
You actually have an action and a bonus action.
Okay,
you can use your bonus action to pull your weapon, or you pull your weapon.
I could use my bonus action to, like, equip myself with my longbow, and then my action to fire it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Equipping myself with my longbow and attempting to shoot it at. Let's see. Is that it? I think
As you
this one over here.
walk out, you pull aside. You had your morning star out, did you?
Yeah, I just drop it on the ground.
Yeah, you
That's it.
dropped that on the ground. Put your longbow out. Drop the torch as well. The webs surrounding you and connecting to the other sides of the walls also seem to drop down to the ground from the burning. There's no more support on that. And you managed to clear out quite a lot of the webs here.
Okay, sick.
The one that you have gone for here, I'd like you to roll attack on it, please.
Yeah, sure. It's a nat 20.
Well, roll the damage.
12.
Okay, you managed to hit this thing right in the middle of it, and it
Which
goes. You've gone for A. I was just going to clarify. Which one?
Alpha.
A?
Yeah.
Alpha. Cool. This thing goes straight through its head and it sticks out its backside, right where it would be giving itself some web. This thing is dead.
Neat. Under her breath, Rhea's gonna be like, bullseye. And that's her turn.
Tiberius, it's your turn. Clue, you're up next. Tiberius, go for it.
Alrighty. I don't have a bow, but I've got a javelin. So I'd like to equip a javelin and then throw it at I know, Spider B.
Bravo.
Bravo! Thank you.
Sorry, I was
appreciate
muted. You take your javelin out. You have put your warhammer away, I'm assuming.
it. Yes.
Okay, so that's your interaction, bonus action. Taking your attack, you roll a 10, and this javelin sticks down right between its two front legs, just at the tip. It almost goes and hits this, but it doesn't quite make it.
Okay. I've already used my action. I can't whip out my freaking thing
That's
again, can I?
You've got movement. You've used your interaction, bonus action.
Okay, okay, I think I'm gonna maybe move in a little and then end my turn. Like, this thing's gone, so I'm positioning here.
Okay, cool. And as you move, the obstructed movement is from you, essentially thwacking away at these webs with your shield. And you manage to clear up some more of this webbing, just a little bit around your immediate surrounding. Cool. Inspector Clue, what are you going to do? Spiders are coming up next after you.
Shit. Good idea. I need to get into it. I don't remember my last move, what I was trying to do, but
You pulled out a knife and you tried to. You pulled out your stick. You whacked the spider with the spider's web. You whacked the web. The spider itself was missed and started dangling in the air in a spinning motion, and it came flying towards your face. Landed right on your neck as you turned away from it. Rhea came down with her morning star and just grazed the material, so your clothing is a little ruffled at the back. But getting the spider out dead on the ground, she walks forward next to you.
Oh, shit.
What are you going to do now as you see these bigger spiders encroaching on your allies?
I am going to cast Mage Armor.
Ruby, do so. Use a spell slot or click on cast. It should take it automatically. And you take your staff again. You rub your hand next to its crystal there, and you do a little pattern with your fingers. And you mutter something under your breath as this enchantment comes over your body, and you feel protected from the elements around. Anything else you'd like to do? Movement? Bonus action?
Burp.
And you give a loud belch, particularly loud for such a small man.
I love it.
I know it's not my turn, but can I look at him and roll my eyes?
Absolutely.
Alright.
I'll
Yeah,
allow it.
Rhea's also gonna be like, really? No.
Okay, and with that, it is these wolf spiders, and B is going to come running out.
Can I ask a question beforehand? Do
Pardon?
I need to cast shield? Can I cast shield after I know the rolls of the spiders, like whether they're going to hit me or not, or
Yes.
do I need to cast it beforehand?
It says, I think the wording makes it. Yeah, you can after you know.
Okay, that's fine.
You know what the roll is. Absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
That's
this thing goes with a 9 plus 5, which is 14. Hold on a second, guys. I just realized I have a way I must do this. Okay, A, that's B.
Is B now?
That's C.
Oh,
That's D. So, let's have a look at our distances here. I've got to do one or two things. Chickadee. And now I actually do have to... Ooh, okay, it speeds a lot faster than I thought. Tiberius. 2 attacks come in as these things run towards you. 14 and a 13.
no, sir.
And they actually going to thematically make this happen as they swap places with each other, essentially jumping through the air past you, and you sort of you take a swipe with your weapon, but it's not in your hand, and it just sort of like swipes past both these spiders who miss you completely. As Rosemary, this spider comes running towards you and takes a lunging bite with a 22 to hit.
Like our shield as a reaction.
Absolutely. Your AC is now... That brings your AC
Oh,
to
it's plus
17.
5. Oh yeah, it still doesn't do anything. Okay, there's no point casting it then.
Yeah, don't do it for then.
Yeah. Okay.
You can for the chaos chance, but
I'm 1 in 20 chance. I don't think that's wise.
as this thing's teeth bite into you, I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I didn't open up D&D Beyond on my phone because I am honestly incredibly smart
You are smart, Amanda.
I am.
Dum dum.
I'm not being
Yeah.
sarcastic. Well,
17.
okay, definitely a nice save. You you take 7 damage total. 4 piercing damage from the bite, and you feel this poison go throughout your body. But you also have felt this poison before, like you recognized it the last time you felt it, and you know that you're okay. But you do take an additional 3 poison damage, so 7 damage in total.
Awesome. I'm on 6 health.
Rhea, sorry, yeah, Rhea, you are up on deck. Rosemary, it's your turn.
Can I cast Burning Hand at the spider?
Yes.
It's just a Dex 14 hitchless DC, so just roll for damage, don't I? Because I can't roll
It has
for
to
it.
do a dex save, eh?
Yeah.
This one's dex is +3 to a 16. 19.
So no. So I can roll it, or I cast it. A creature takes half as much damage on a failed save, so I still
Good.
roll damage. I still need to sign into D&D Beyond on my phone.
That's okay. As long as you're doing it right now.
I am.
Ooh, this thing is covered in arcane. Oh no, it's half the damage, right?
Yes, it's half the damage. So it's. I mean, roll up, please. Smile.
Oh no, no, never. Always in D&D
Never.
roll down. Always, every time, no matter what.
So it's 6.
Unless it states otherwise. So it's 6 damage. As this thing is enraptured.
How many d20s do we need to roll for random magic?
This is now 4 d20s. Please roll
Okay.
4 d20s.
I'm trying to log in to D&D Beyond on my phone.
Might just crash your computer if you roll.
I would, honestly. I don't know what.
That is
Why
6 damage
can't
to D.
I've logged in and nothing is popping up. Huh? Characters. Okay. So D&D Beyond on my phone has been. Wait. Okay. Now things are popping up. Action.
Well, in the meantime,
Yep, that's fine. Just carry on.
roll us 4 d20s in your browser. We'll just wait.
No, I've got the character now. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
I think I've got the right character. I'm not duplicate. So, yeah, it's got 6 HP. Yeah, I've got the right
6
character.
HP.
Shut the fuck up.
Make me hear it.
D20.
Some dark music, bro.
There we go. I'm rolling 4.
In a dark place, man.
Yeah.
Attacked by.
Yeah,
spiders.
none of them are a 1. I got 5, 13, 5, and 6. So,
Thank you.
there we go.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I can't cast another spell. I can't really move away from it, otherwise it gets a free attack. Can I throw oil at it as my bonus action?
Yeah. It'll be at a disadvantage.
Your lantern.
The one right in front of you, and it'll be a normal d20.
Actually, yeah, no, I won't. Okay, I'll just leave it how it is.
Not all at Tiberius, but
That'll
You'll
just
be
make
happy
him
about
like
that.
sticky and
Yeah,
glowing.
but I mean that would just make him sticky. He doesn't have fire
got more health.
spells.
I'm
He
sure he's
doesn't
got
have
more
fire
health than the
spells to
spiders.
do with it. So
He'll just look all like muscly if you do that.
Oh,
Okay, so as
careful,
you
you might fall in love.
as you singe this giant wolf spider's body and legs with this arcane energy, it takes 6 points of damage and it is pretty hurt. You can hear it chittering away in anger and pain. And yeah, cool. That brings it to the end of your turn. Rhea, it's your turn. Tiberius, you're on deck.
Neat. I think I'm gonna go for. I mean, I have enough respect for Rosemary to believe that she can handle that. And since Tiberius has 2 on him, Rhea's gonna go and aim for B. Fuck. That's a 13 to hit.
You are taking your longbow, correct?
Uh-huh.
And you are drawing back with your arrow
Yeah.
and shoot
Yeah.
this thing right through it, just the same as the first one. You
Oh,
hit.
really? Okay, neat. And that's 5 damage.
5 damage. This thing is skewered from the side as opposed to skewered down the middle.
Yeah.
And it is still alive, but it rears back, and you hear some more screeching from this creature, also screaming out in pain. Not very well for yeah, it's not doing very well.
Okay.
Anything else?
Did Rosemary throw oil on this thing?
No.
No, okay, never mind. I think that's about it for me. Yeah, I think that's it.
With that having happened, Inspector Clues, think about what you'd like to do. Tiberius, you up next.
Alrighty, I would like to re-equip my Warhammer.
Okay, interaction.
Interaction, yeah, it's fine. That's all I really am planning for interaction-wise. I'm going to. Why did I even do that? I'm gonna fight this thing with my fists. So I'm gonna. That's so dumb. Let me just do the Warhammer because that's what I did. I'm gonna look at B because it's already taken. No, I'm gonna look at C because I can figure out B.
Fuck that guy, yeah.
And then I'm gonna swing. And I'm gonna roll a 5.
And you swing down, hitting it to the right. It seemingly reacts to the pain that it's heard from its ally and the pain that it's felt itself, and it moves out the way. It's your Warhammer hits the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna move towards my javelin.
Okay.
Just in range.
As you do, this thing takes a lunge and a bite at you, but it misses as well.
Okay.
You are moving too quick for it.
My Wrath of the Storm, does it have to hit me?
It has to do damage to you, to my understanding.
It says that you can see hits you with an attack.
It has to hit you.
Okay, then I can't. Yeah, and then I end my turn over here.
Okay. Inspector Clue, you're up next.
Llama?
Llama.
I'm sorry, I thought you meant up next as in to go after.
No, you're up next now, right now.
Let me see. We had a little accident. Another cup of coffee was spilled right in the middle of the bed.
Jesus, you guys should not be allowed hot
Lord.
beverages.
What the fuck?
Sorry about that.
Sippy cups, man.
Sippy cups are where it at.
Sippy cups
Truly.
for all of you.
Thank you.
Okay, Inspector Clue. So what's happened in front of you is that one of your companions has cast out some fiery magic at a creature in front of them, and another one seems to be successfully shooting them with their longbow as the muscly I almost called you an ogre, Tiberius. I'm terribly sorry.
You almost offended me.
I almost offended you. And your muscly friend has come head bound into these. You don't know how he's handling himself. What are you going to do?
Not to completely hold everything up. I'm gonna skip a turn.
Okay, you can ready an action if you'd like.
I can ready a dodge.
You can dodge. There we go. Dodge action. There you
Yes.
go. Well done. Okay, so you get ready. You are there. You want to move anywhere before you do that?
No. I'm in. I'll move here, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty much in striking distance.
Hunker yourself down. You stick your stick against the ground, and you're ready to launch yourself in any direction you see fit. With that, these spiders are going to go. Let's have a look. One. Give me a moment, please. Okay, that's B. That's C, actually. That's B. And that's D. Rosemary, the spider lashes out at you. You move out the way and you step to the side. This one comes running towards you, B, Tiberius. Takes a biting gnaw at you and it misses, but for 22, C manages to land a bite on your leg. You take 4 piercing damage. And I'd like you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure.
You feel a slight tingling in your body and the sensation courses up your leg, but you fight it off mentally and you rip your leg away from this spider who stands ready to try and attack you again. With that, it is Rosemary, it is your turn. Rhea, you're up next.
Can I stab this thing with my dagger?
Go for it. Roll an attack.
Let me find where the hell it is on my phone. There we go. 5 to hit? Not
You
one?
take a swipe, but you sort of tentatively take that swipe as the memory of that small spider on your ear crosses with this big spider in front of you. You think, no.
Yeah, I
okay.
rolled in that one, so
Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I try and throw oil at the spider, actually? Even if it is at disadvantage, I need to do something.
You can. I'll give you a tiny little bit of a hint. You can also just try and smush it into its face.
Yeah, that's what was the intention, to just...
Yeah, just hit it over the head with the thing.
Roll
make-
a... What?
Make a strength for me.
Strength. Skills... What's strength? Strength.
Just top normal strength.
What's that?
Oh wait, this is for your bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll a d20.
On D20. Okay. 17.
Nice. You smash this thing on the top of its head. It deals 1d4 damage. So roll a d4.
That's a D4.
And with a crash, this oil spills
D4?
out. Wow, very good. Over the spider, and it seems half embedded into the ground, but still moving a little bit. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, just say this one's nearly dead. And yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. With that, Tiberius, you're on deck. Rhea, it's your turn.
Cool. Rhea's gonna again go for B. That's a 22 to hit,
Absolutely hits.
and that's 8 damage.
And you managed to... It was B and C that had swapped places. You had hit B.
I'd originally hit B, and now I hit B again.
Yes, you
Yeah.
hit B again. This thing is dead, lying on the ground as your arrow sticks into it. You have almost casually gone, fuck, hook and hit every shot into these spiders.
Neat.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, for my bonus action, I'd like to pick up the torch that's on the floor and throw it towards Spider D, the one with the flask of oil
Roll a
on
d20
it.
for
Slash
me.
in it. Roll a d20. A 4.
It lands just close enough to the oil that is spilt onto the ground to set this thing on fire, and it just dies as this thing burns out. You hear little titterings going on again, but this thing is now dead.
Sweet.
Awesome.
I've killed 3 guys. Them's rookie numbers. Catch up.
I help with one.
Yeah, fair
One
enough.
mouse.
And that's Rhea's turn.
And I rolled on that one, so give me a break.
I didn't make you damage yourself. I did give you a break.
Exactly.
No, I would not force that upon you unless you guys wanted to play like that. Inspector Clue, you're coming up soon. Tiberius, it's your turn.
I wanna grapple this spider. I like skirt around it, grab it from behind because it's nice and meek and juicy. I wanna try spin it around and throw it towards Raya since she's so keen to kill them all.
Sweet.
Okay, wonderful. To grapple, you must use your strength against its strength. So roll strength for me, please.
11.
Its strength is 12.
Ah,
No, that is giant wolf spell of 12. And you try and wrestle this thing. You grab this thing that's about waist high, and it actually fights back against you. And this one next to you to your right is very dead with 2 arrows in it, but this other one is fighting you off.
Have I seen him do this? Am I aware of the fact that he just tried to grapple this thing and failed?
Essentially, when you shot this thing, it goes to the top of the round, so it is the next thing that happens straight after you shot the.
Okay, I'd like to.
but also
shut
you
up.
looking at the other spider that's on fire.
Physics
you-
said what he said. Physics said what he
You
said.
threw
So,
the
that is true. I forgot to take that into account. So you shot
Fine, whatever.
you shot the spider, turned through the oil at that. You know he's fighting something, but you can't see what's happening.
Okay, fine. You
I could
lived
just be
this time.
wrestling.
He's doing some fighting stuff with some spiders. You're pretty sure he's got it. Anything else, Tiberius?
Does that count as my action?
That is your action.
Okay.
An unarmed strike? I don't know.
I can't technically unarmed strike because I
Alright.
think I'm using my shield.
Yeah, so.
Spit on
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna
Spit in its eye.
No, I think I'm gonna make like I'm doggy styling it just to hype myself up. So, I got this. Fuck you. Thanks. And then I'm moving.
You're going to be lewd to hype yourself up, and as you gyrate and thrust, this thing tries to take bites at you, which doesn't quite impress yourself and makes you quite amped and adrenaline filled, seeing as this thing nearly bit off something quite dear to you.
Yeah, it must come at me.
With that, it is Inspector Clue's turn.
I feel I'm completely out of this battle, but I'll do my
You
best.
look around and you can see one spider left alive that an ally of yours in this fight is attempting to wrestle with or
I'm
do something
technically
with
on
at
the other
least.
side because I jumped around it to try grab it from
Yes,
the back.
good. I'll have that. That's
Let's see.
awesome.
15 feet. I want to get in on this freaking action. I'll
You get there?
run up here. Actually, I'll run here and then I'll make a jump. And over here, and I'll smack my. I was about to say one, but I'll smack my staff in the head of this little shitty critter, which is probably bigger than me, but whatever.
Make an attack roll.
Critter.
Bigger than you.
It is bigger than me, believe me, 100%. It is bigger than me.
Make an attack roll.
18,
That hits. How much? What's the damage?
probably nothing. Bulge, blunt, bluntning.
1 damage, I think it is.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning damage, yes. What does it say?
Bludgeoning. One
It is
D6.
1, yeah.
One
You
Hell.
you look around, you've had taken a moment to take in the situation and really see what's going on. Such a moment, in fact, that the situation has nearly been dealt with, but you feel that you should contribute and you run forward and you, in fact, do as you jump into the air, whack your rod, your magical rod, down on this thing, and as your staff connects with it, it goes bonk, and this thing doesn't really move much as it continues to wrestle with your other ally. It deals 1 damage to it. And with that, the spider is very preoccupied with Tiberius and takes another swipe at him with a +5 to an 18, which is 23 to hit.
Oh, massive.
4 piercing damage.
Yeah, another 4. You want another
There was already
constitution?
supposed to be 3 3 poison damage felt earlier, so please add another 3 damage to you.
Apart from the piercing damage I took.
Apart from the piercing damage.
Okay, I am adding that as well. Now I'm extremely low.
I'm
Let's continue.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
And then I'm going to ask you to roll a Constitution saving roll. So, please.
Yes, you are. And I roll. What's that? 16.
High enough to fight off the poison as you take 3 poison damage from this creature the second time you've been bitten. And that's going to bring it to the end of
Do
the
I take another 3? Sorry, I zoned out.
You take another 3. You take another 3 poison damage. Yeah, that's my fault. I forgot to add the last time.
So even with the
Tiberius.
16 constitution, I take the 3.
You would have taken
Yeah.
7 otherwise.
Okay, that's cool. Moving on.
And other stuff would have happened. So, Rosemary, what are you going to do? Your friend, your ally, has
I'm
fought this
gonna.
thing for a while now, and you and Rhea have sort of turned around and looked at this like for a while. What are you
I'm
going to do?
gonna walk up here just so I can see the spider, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt at it.
Okay, roll for attack.
I accidentally rolled on my computer instead of my phone.
Nice.
I have my phone. Okay, well, we're rolling for the hit on. I rolled on that one.
Oh,
I don't
And you
believe
hit
it.
the already dead spider, and you sort of like squint your eyes a little bit, and wrong one. Sorry. Goes through
Yeah.
your mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I yell, "My bad," and yeah, I don't know what else to do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn around in shame,
Yeah.
like for a couple of seconds, and then just like turn back.
And
pretend
you
that
see the giant basilisk that's been sneaking up on you now, Jane. Rhea, it's your turn. You see this a hit, not a miss, but not exactly a hit on the target that is preferred. What are you going to do?
Yeah, one more longbow shot.
Make that
That's
shot.
a 14 to hit.
You hit this target and you deal how much damage as this thing
9
manages to go through it?
damage.
You deal a lot of damage as this thing ruptures its insides. Its legs are still moving, but you're not sure if you've pinned it to the ground or not. It doesn't seem to be able to move itself. Tiberius, it's your turn. Ines Raya, sorry, do you want to do anything else?
No, I think I'm good. Unless I can. No, never mind. No, I'm good.
Inspector Clue, you're up next. Tiberius, you're up now.
Alrighty. It has an arrow poking out of it, so I'm gonna release it. I look at Rhea like a good shot at a still standing target. Nice. And then I'm gonna warhammer this thing's like thorax.
XY.
Oh, titties. What's that? 6 plus 6 is 12.
You whack down on this thing, but you actually manage to hit the arrow head on and pierces the arrow through the ground more, dealing no damage to this creature. It's still alive. You've just managed to pin it in more than it already was.
That's cool. That's
And
cool.
you sort of feel the eyes at the back to the side of your head of the person you just goaded.
That's cool. Like, I'm not gonna acknowledge anything. Nothing happened. I'm assisting. And
I brought 2 nat ones. Don't.
Did you miss it?
yeah, no, yeah, and then I'm gonna maybe like disengage. That's an action, so I'm just gonna walk away. This way. Stand there.
Oh, you're not going to disengage.
Well, I can't disengage. It's an action, isn't it?
That's correct.
So
This
I'm just
thing,
gonna walk away.
As you turn around, this thing takes a bite out of air because it cannot move,
Aha.
and rolled a 2. Yeah, 2 plus 5 does not hit with a 7, and it is now Clue's turn. What are you going to do? You saw your companion hammer an arrow into the ground through this thing. It's still alive, kind of. What you up to?
I'm pretty sure I can't pull my dagger and attack with it as a bonus action. So
Yeah, interaction. Pull out your dagger.
okay,
Go
I'll
for
do
it.
that. I'll pull out my dagger.
And give it a roll.
There it is. There. And now, can I do a secondary attack with my... I can do that, can't I? Secondary attack with my dagger?
You can attack with the dagger after pulling it out. Interaction to pull out your dagger. Action to attack.
Okay,
So roll attack
I
with
can't,
the.
I can't do bonus action attack with dagger.
What you could do is bonus action attack with your staff because it'll be your offhand weapon.
Ah, I thought my staff was my... Ah, okay, fair enough. No,
Attack
I'll attack
action
with
is
my dagger.
attack.
Yes.
I'm glad I looked this up then the other day because attack action, your offhand is the hand that you're not using for your attack action in that round.
Okay, I see. Okay,
So
attacking with the dagger.
you can use your interaction to swap your dagger to your other hand, and then that's
No.
permissible.
No, this
So
is fine.
a 12 misses as you take a swipe at this thing. You sort of go down a little bit further down than you wanted to, and take a carve out of already dead pieces of this creature. Roll a normal d20 for the hit with your staff.
Mm-hmm. 13.
You manage to stand up, look at this thing, and with a begrudging, and I should have probably made it an advantage with your hits, but it doesn't matter now because you managed to land a hit. This thing beyond on 1 HP, you managed to kill this thing where it lies in your frustration, hitting it with your staff. And that brings us out of combat as things start to quieten down a little bit.
Oh yeah, I did shit too.
And a sort of quietness is filled as the beating of your heart slowly start to dissipate.
I'd like to heal myself.
We're not talking about those, Mrs. Rhea. I say to Rhea, and then I just I kind of walk up to the corner and hit my head.
Rhea's
against the
just
wall.
gonna like smirk. Rhea would like to go to the spiders and collect her arrows, and she'd also like to try and remove the venom sacs from the spiders, if that's okay.
So let's write this down. You want arrows? You shot 4 arrows, right?
Shot 5 arrows. 4 arrows, yeah, 4 arrows.
5 arrows. And then you want venom sacs.
Yeah, I would like to try and remove the venom sacs from all the spiders.
So I will give you that now, but first you managed to find 3 of your 4 arrows intact.
Okay.
One of them seems to have been severely damaged by Tiberius knocking it into the ground.
You're welcome.
And then for harvesting, a wolf spider, giant wolf spider is here. One moment. You are looking for wolf poison. Roll a nature check for me, please, to see if you can locate where the spider's sacs are.
11.
You have a general idea of where they are. Can you make a dexterity to see how well you do?
Just a plain dexterity.
Make we've got 4 spiders that you could potentially do it for. Make 4 dex checks.
Okay. 7. A fucking nat 1.
Yeehaw.
A 3. No, a 5. And a nat 20.
A nat 20. You managed to perfectly remove a sac of venom from one of these spiders while butchering the rest of them.
Practice makes perfect.
Have anything to put it in?
I actually do. I have a
Jar and a vial.
a vial. I'm gonna put it in the vial.
You place the slippery, slimy, gooey stuff into the vial. While your companion Rhea has just started her work on the first spider, Tiberius, you have started healing yourself. How?
I have cure wounds.
Okay. You sort of bring your fingers close to one another and you just tap them together. And this act of touching your 2 fingers together sends a rippling wave of healing energy. Healing you for how much?
5, unfortunately.
5 HP.
Use a spell slot and alles.
Okay. And you find yourselves in this room. Inspector Clue, Rosemary, what are you guys up to?
I'm not too sure. Can I look? I've really looked around. There's no point. There's no point searching for healing potions. There probably won't be any.
I get the
I'm not too
feeling
sure.
that as much as you...
Yeah, I'll search this area and try and find anything useful to possibly heal myself with. But
You have another look around here, cleaning out bits and bobs. Bits of web you move aside. You can find things here, but nothing of interest. Just old bars of soap, some towels.
I'm gonna pick up a bar of soap because I think it might come in handy.
Okay, how do you pick it up?
I reach out my arm and I'll dust off this bench because there seems to be a lot of cobweb and shit on it. And oh shit, I accidentally moved it. Sorry about that. I'll find something that feels a little bit greasy but very firm, and I identify it as a bar of soap.
Okay.
And I'll pick it up and put it in my backpack.
You stick it into your backpack, bar of soap. And your hand still feels oily with a dirty, gritty oil coating it from picking up this slightly damp soap.
Well,
Yeah, Rosemary, you don't manage to find anything else apart from that. Inspector Clue, you pick that up. And Rhea, you find that poison sac, picking it out of that spider, Tiberius, all the while healing himself. We currently have light around Tiberius, which extends out a little further, so I'll draw that.
Can
what do
I
you guys...
pick up my torch again, please?
Yeah,
Sweet.
and we can pick up...
Oh. Quick question, physics. Did I dump all the oil on the spider?
It is one thing of oil. You hit the spider with it and it shattered.
Yeah, fair enough.
You,
Shall remove it.
please remove that on there. You guys pick up your javelin and arrows and things that are necessary.
Sweet.
And a little bit of time passes. What are your next motions?
Is there anyone else that can also heal? Maybe not using spell slots. Oh, I have a potion. I'm pretty sure I have a potion.
The only thing I've got is Healer's Kit, which only helps you when you're 0 HP. so I can stabilize you.
I think
That's
remember that potions cost 50 gold pieces.
Oh, wait.
So if you're gonna be like
Um,
using potions, maybe potentially use
I
spell
s-
slot rather.
I still have 2 slices of Grammy's apple pie, or is it expired and I should just goodbye?
It's probably going off around about now.
Can I eat 2 slices and gain 2 health?
Yes, you smell that it's like just on the cusp of not being so great.
Okay. Yep.
But it's sort of semi-okay at the moment.
I would like
you.
to give clue. Come here, sir. Where did you go?
I'm down here.
Ah. I have this potion of
sorry.
shillelagh.
Shillelagh?
Shillelagh. I think it would work really well for you. It lets you use your spellcasting instead of strength. So if you wanna
Wow.
freaking hit it with your staff, you're just like potion of shillelagh it.
Shillelagh.
I don't know what to
Really?
say. I might actually be useful in combat now. Thank you.
Okay. When you guys manage to look around, check things out, you notice that there's a way going off to the left of what you can see here on this map, and upwards as well. These
Has,
spiders have come from both sides.
Sorry, has Tiberius picked up his javelin?
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Cares about the
Correct,
tuna.
yeah.
Alright. I'd like to please wave around the torch on these on all of these cobwebs. I want to burn everything
Okay.
and anything that's inside of them.
You make yourselves around. Okay, stop for a second there. Hold on. Once you get yourself to around about here, I want you to make a. Oops, sorry. I want you to make a dexterity save.
Ah.
It's a 16.
You almost step down and crush a spider's egg, moving you slightly to the side so you can see it, just beneath you here. I didn't even make it invisible. Huh.
Do I get the impression...
More is coming.
Physics, I'm going to ask you a question that's very much metagaming. Do I get the impression that if I picked up this egg, hatched this egg, and nurtured this creature to maturity, it would be my pet?
Roll nature for me.
Ooh!
A 7. Can
Let's
oh,
smash
you
it.
see an egg? No, can Clue help me with
The
my
thought
nature
crosses
check?
your mind.
Hey!
Hey, do you
I
think,
think
hey,
I think I recognize this egg.
yeah, Clue, do you feel like this could be something that we could raise to maturity and it would be our friend? I've now asked him, do I get advantage on that nature check or can he nature check?
You can do what you want, Clue. What do you do?
He's gonna smash the eggs.
I think I recognize this egg. I think they can be domesticated. I reckon. What I can remember.
Roll
Uh-huh.
nature for me.
Yes.
Big money, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
21.
Ha! 21.
This is an arachnid egg, similar to the ones that you saw before. You know quite a substantial bit from what you read about how eggs from a spider are laid, and some people might break them open while coming through, and you've heard of people dying from the spawn that momentarily animate themselves from within, take big bites, or tiny bites because they're small. You recognize this as housing and quite a few immature spiderlings. Essentially a swarm of tiny little spiders waiting.
But he doesn't get any feel for their
These
tameability.
things will probably try and kill you. These will eat you
Yeah,
in
no,
your sleep
what-
if you try and raise it,
what-
is what comes
what
to your
I-
mind.
What I got from that is
They will lay eggs in your brain.
I won't even smash it. I'm just gonna fucking light it on fire.
Oh, can I take a step back before he does that, please?
How do
Yes.
you light it on fire?
Oh wait, I'm just gonna use fucking spell on it. light is also torching, right?
No, it just looks like it. It's not an actual fire.
Can I overhear this conversation and
Mhm.
cast
Rosemary?
firebolt
Yeah,
at
Rhea's taking like
these,
6 big steps back.
Rosemary, can we have a firebolt?
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
can I cast firebolt at these
Can we have
eggs?
firebolt around here?
Rhea,
Yes.
with her torch that's still on fire but no longer lit by the light spell, takes a few steps back as Rosemary walks forward.
He
and-
does not feel good about this.
We could in theory use it as a
Wait, guys, yeah.
spiderling grenade.
Yeah, guys, that's a great idea. Let's
your
put it
jar.
in like a. I have a jar. You guys are geniuses, Rhea
Put it in
and
jar.
Clue.
Hey.
There's a reason you're the smart man of this party.
A splatter of paste.
No, but did
is
she roll
left
it
of
already?
this egg.
No, I haven't
Yes.
rolled it.
She hasn't
No.
rolled it.
No roll is needed.
Oh yeah, no roll is needed.
No
Oh.
roll is needed. But you do look around and you see that there's lots of webs where it has been. You can see the webs on the map itself. This is difficult terrain, and it was in a nestling
Yeah.
spot.
Okay, can
I
we?
turn to Rhea and say, "Don't worry, I'm sure there'll be another."
Either way,
I also think we should take note of
we're
the fact.
safe.
Yeah, and I think we should take note of the fact that if we do create a spiderling grenade, we will also be subjecting ourselves to the spiderlings that come out of it during the fights.
Yeah.
But I'm still for the idea.
Me too.
Can we, as we move, guys? I
Can
feel like we should maybe
can we-
explore this one before this
Yes,
one.
yes, I agree. I 100% agree.
I'd like
I'm
to, while
turn
we
to
explore,
Rhea and ask for her torch to lead the way. And
yeah,
burn
I think
the
also
web.
while we walk, we should walk light-footedly in case of more.
You know what
spider
happened
mobs.
last time we tried to sneak?
We're not sneaking. If you would listen to what I'm saying, big man, thank you. I'm saying let's not step on spider bombs. Let's keep our eyes
There's the
open.
person
So
who just nearly stepped to the spider bomb. But
yeah,
we're
I
gonna
don't want to
move on from
repeat
that.
my mistakes. Thank you. So as I walk, I'm going to try to actively, almost as if searching for traps, I'm actively trying to avoid spider bombs.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, give me a moment to reveal the map a little bit more for you guys. Hopefully this is what works. Yeah, that's the one that works. Okay. Diff. Moment, please. There you go. And you walk into a room. You see
Oh,
a
no.
box of-
Swindling.
Just
Uh,
firebolt that shit.
Guys,
eggs in
do you
a
not
little
see
pile.
the other thing?
Okay, hold on a
Potentially.
second here. Inspector Clue being a little bit further forward onto the end of the further down. Inspector Clue, roll perception for me, please.
Oh, I haven't spotted the other thing yet.
Hmm.
I'm really good at finding it.
In the middle, near the bottom, perception. Your skills.
I found it. 12, sadly.
Something happened. Give me a second.
But like, if his passive perception is
Oh.
higher, doesn't that like automatically?
Yeah, but
base.
it's other stuff. That's why you guys see this thing right in front of you. But as he steps in, he looks around in a way and sees what he sees.
Wait.
No.
I was going to show him something else. But stuff
Okay.
we'll
Wait, I
see.
don't... Oh, oh yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. It means that I am more likely to see it, and therefore I roll for it.
I wanted you to roll for it. Otherwise, it
Yep.
would be you saying, "I look around the room," and then I'll ask you to roll for it. But there's something I wanted to see if you noticed it, not with your passive perception, but with your active perception. But unfortunately for you, you did not. Yes, you guys walk into this room. You see a nest in front of you
Eyes in
covered
the
in
bottom
web.
left of the room, like here. Is that what the? Sorry.
That looks like a spider lunch.
You stand in this room covered in webs, obscuring a lot of the things around you.
How long
I would like to-
does
hey, crew,
mage?
slow
How long
down.
does mage armor last again?
8 hours.
8 hours. Okay, I'm
That's
just
correct.
gonna cast mage armor now. Is that a?
Roll a d20 for me, please. It's a
Do
normal
I need
d20.
Do I need to roll a d20 for mage armor?
Mage armor is level 1, is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Level. Yeah. Run.
He has dice.
I rolled it on my stupid browser, so you know it will.
That is
It'll get
okay.
there. It'll get there. It'll...
Can I please use the torch to
God damn it! I got a 2.
burn?
Okay, you burn away at the webs around.
Can I increase my armor class?
Inspector Clue, you slowly are able to do that, and adjust your armor class accordingly. Let me clear out a little bit more space for you. Dunk, dunk. And Ray, you can sort of start to see the makings of what may have been a mess hall.
Do
Possible
we-
sleeping arrangement, not quite sure. You see one or
We
two
aware
other
of the
things.
spider eggs over here?
Yeah, first thing you
Okay,
saw when you walked into the door. Walked through the door.
Okay,
Walks
there are
through the-
way too many for me to be comfortable, so I'm gonna look to my companions and say, "Hey guys, I don't know about spider grenade right now. Maybe we should just burn them."
Can I cast a firebolt at the spider grenades? Smile?
You're more than
Don't
welcome
ask if you
to, I
can,
think.
just do
Yeah.
it.
Can I?
I think she was
I
asking us as a
cast-
party, not
Yes.
as a spider.
Yes.
Yes,
Should
please.
Please do.
Please.
Go for it.
Okay. I
Burn.
cast
Do perhaps take a
firebolt.
step back, yeah.
Slowly but surely, you start casting firebolts at these eggs that you see in front of you, and it burns away a lot of the
Webs.
webbing.
Yeah, neat.
Some of them connecting to the other sides are burnt away, and you see a pile of skeletons beneath these burning
Amazing.
eggs, illuminated as the rest of the room is illuminated as well in a glowing fashion.
Can I
Yeah.
can I please ready my longbow again? Just cause like the place is sus. There's lots of
Ready.
spiderlings.
Yeah,
just
I'm
if there's a
gonna-
big
Sorry.
if there's an enemy, I will shoot at it with my readied action, please.
I'm gonna also just potion of healing.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, potion of healing.
2d4
While
plus 2.
Inspector Clue, you see here as you come down a giant spider
6.
on its back, motionless, lying over a small pile of skeletons and rocks.
Motionless, not necessarily dead. Does motionless imply dead?
No.
I think so.
Or does it
Well,
imply
you-
sleeping?
You don't
Not
see
moving.
this just yet, Rosemary, but Inspector Clue does.
quiet.
Okay.
Quiet. There's a huge spider here. I think it's sleeping. Can I see if it's
I
breathing?
kind of crouch around the
Roll
corner.
investigation for me. You're gonna have to tell me what it is because I'm doing other things. right now.
9. Fuck's sake.
It's a spider that's upside down and motionless. It's very big.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, thanks.
That's amazing.
Okay. Honestly, whatever would we have done without you?
Not playing this game.
Not me. But
The
Inspector
dice.
Clue.
Can I go over to the spider and try and see if it's still breathing?
You
Oh.
can roll investigation for me, please.
Wait, let me roll it on my phone.
Ah.
Hooray!
Right, hooray! Amanda remembered something.
Amanda's getting awfully fucking close to that spider as
Yeah.
the little mouse that she is.
Look.
Y'all make choices and they concern me.
Well, I rolled a 10. It's a nice
You can
spider,
tell
isn't
that
it?
this thing, it looks very old and it's dead.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
You just needed a 10.
Oh, you needed a 10? Oh, that's
Yeah, I got a 9.
I would
funny.
like to examine this thing in front of me.
As you go past you, a lot of the shadows go away.
Where the fuck are you going? Tiberius.
This
wanna
is
see
a
what's going
mess hall itself. That seems to be a cooking area there. Inspector Clue. The shadows aren't cutting themselves, so give me a second. I just need to fix that. That
Oh.
should be it.
Yeah.
And yes, this is a
shadows
cooking
aren't
area
cutting
of some
themselves?
sort.
Maybe tell
Not
them-
cutting themselves, sorry.
I was,
On
I was gonna
map.
make a joke in really poor taste.
And I would have probably understood your joke, but
Yeah, I was gonna be like, tell them they suck and they're useless. See what happens.
Use the shadows. Okay, it's a mess hall. It's an old mess hall, place people used to sleep in. This seems to have been the corpses gathered by a giant spider, eggs laid a long time ago. The beddings are smaller, shorter in stature. This is a dwarf mine. The dwarves that were spoken earlier about in the town by the townkeeper's, the innkeeper's owner. He had mentioned the dwarves. He had asked about the dwarves. I'm going to say we didn't speak about it earlier, but I'll say that you guys remember him speaking a little bit about how someone had come back. The elf that he asked. Oh my God, was there an elf there? He was someone who had come back here, perhaps to start doing what these dwarves had started. The salt mine itself is what he had explained to you. So these are the dwarves, long since gone. Food's petrified. Nothing of real value as you turn
can
things over.
see why the dwarfs have decided to leave this place. Honestly,
Well,
completely
they
valid.
seem to be in a pile under where you've been burning these.
Yeah,
eggs of the spider.
yeah. Can see
They're
why they're
they're
not
also
quite
motionless.
here.
Roll perception. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no. Seems to be their fate. Seems to be in this room. Anything anyone would like to do?
I don't know. Can I search for? I don't know if we've already done this. I've zoned. Search if maybe they've like herbs and heals and.
Yeah, roll for investigation. Have a look.
Oh, my investigation sucks. So I'm just gonna walk past.
Okay.
I'd like
You don't,
to.
you don't really find anything of much value.
I'm still very intrigued.
Do we know when the fire on these eggs is like when they're gonna die and
You're out about
disintegrate?
now.
Yeah, so we can investigate the bones and the spider eggs can be gone.
The
I,
burn, because if they're all
shall remove
bodies,
them.
then I imagine some of them are like bodies of adventurers who might have
Wow.
stuff on them, you know?
I wanna take a little look at this
I mean,
bench.
the stuff might be burnt now, but
Investigation for me, Inspector Clue and Red.
A 10.
Really? 9.
You don't really find much of note. Inspector Clue perished foods and opened goods. Rice that's long since spoiled. Rare bones and egg mash.
Alrighty, well, it doesn't feel like there's anything of value here. Might as well move along, right?
I completely
next
agree
room.
with that. I say creeped out, running away.
Your investigator with like such miraculously high everything rolled so poorly.
Hold on, I have one last thing to check. This spider over here, does it appear to be like so old that its venom might be dried up already, or can I search it for venom sacs
It
again?
seems pretty dried up.
Okay.
So after a close inspection, knowing that it's dead, you take no care in examining it. It is dried up.
Okay. Then with my torch, I once again lead the way, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, I follow after Rhea.
And you...
And the DM uncovers more of the map.
That's correct. After getting rid of some of the...
Again, I am
Where's-
stepping carefully for spider bombs.
Roll perception for me there, Rhea.
Sure.
Riha hoy.
9.
Did we leave someone behind?
Inspector
No.
Clue, please roll dexterity for me.
Yeah, this bitch keeps walking right until like head first. No light. Tiny health, no armor man. Wants to die, clearly.
Armor man, armor
Dex
man.
save, baby.
17.
17. You step down so lightly on top of this egg that it does not crack, but you know it is there.
That's incredible.
Can I cast Fireball at the egg?
With
I
his
cast
foot right on
Fireball
top
at
of
the
it.
egg. I gesture Clue to move out the way.
Ratty!
Guys, what about
and cast Fireball at
grenade?
the egg? Well, no. I'm
As Rhea says,
No.
Rosemary turns to her and says no and casts a purple fireball straight at this egg, destroying it.
and I go
Just
to
flat
turn to
out.
Rhea and say more harm than good is gonna come out of us doing a whatever. What was it? What were you calling it again?
Spider
Wait,
grenade.
Brenda spelled me. Than doing the spider grenade plan.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Okay, and you guys manage to get through this area, and as you start going through, you start to see a little bit of light, faint suggestions of light, and you can hear a bit of water in the distance almost.
Ah, way out.
The spiderwebs themselves seem to be dissipating as well. And let me reveal a little bit more of this map, and I think at this point we can take a little break.
Okay.
Hooray!
Yeah. We lock you in place.
Look.
Locked with Inspector Clue running ahead.
Yeah.
Loud.
Boy
Sprinting ahead.
wants to die.
Roll like 3 dexterity saves number.
1, 1, 1.
Yeah, I've already rolled 2 nat ones for the team. It's okay. We shouldn't get any more today.
How would you like to proceed?
I think we're just waiting for our tall archeress friend.
Hi, sorry.
I'm just running laps around Mousy.
Wait, hold on. We're still looking for the bodies of dwarves or
Not
whatever.
really. I don't know.
Just kind of going deeper and deeper into a cave and seeing what we find. Come on, Rhea.
Yeah, sure, fair
Come
enough.
in.
I think the spiders ate them, so
Mm,
Yeah.
I don't know how the spiders went, got the chest, opened the chest.
we
pulled the
opened the
chest over.
chest.
Okay, but
Yeah,
did we not close the chest?
I don't think so.
No, we
opened the
definitely did
chest.
close the chest because it had a very strong smell. We definitely
Yeah,
Yeah,
closed
we
it.
closed it because it was growing. Yeah.
Okay, then
I
whatever.
I want to make a little investigation if I can see any drag marks or anything. Hinting
Okay.
that corpses might have been dragged along.
Okay, give me a second. Roll investigation for me while you do so.
22.
Nice. So you pull out your magnifying glass once more, and you
Yeah.
take a look down, and you see that indeed there seem to be some tracks running through here. You're not quite sure. They're not tracks that are
No.
very distinct, but they
Hmm.
are. They are. There's movement. And
Wow.
the footsteps are uneven with their pacing, and
Hmm.
they sort of meld into one another, so not very clear, not very distinct.
Hmm.
Stop sounding like a Minecraft villager.
Yeah.
Can
That's all I
I
can think of.
survival and track it?
Something
You
has
can
been pulled this direction.
Roll survival. Yeah, roll nature check. A survival. Sorry, roll survival for me to see what exactly are you thinking about in terms of survival.
I just wanna like focus my movement around these tracks. So when I move forward, I wanna move with it. Like track it along my journey.
Move with the intention of tracking.
Yeah.
All right, you make it around the corner here. Now I need a bit of a moment.
Sure.
And I want you to have a look as you notice a river. That is not the shape what I wanted to do.
Ah.
And
Yeah.
what seems
Yeah,
to be
yeah, goodbye me. I can't see myself.
Oh.
Oh, river.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
there's a boat.
Oh.
And
Walk
ship.
out. And we
and
to the left a bit more, we can see all this way to the right, or
you can stand right where you are right now, please.
okay.
Because I'd
Freya?
like
Yeah, I can't go forward because he said we must stand where we are, so I'm not going to go forward.
stand right where you are right now.
Like,
Because what you do notice in this as you look around in this darkness, there's illumination that comes through and it flickers off of the river in front of you, this river that seems to be underneath. This cave, this mountain that you've gone through. And to the right you can see there's a boat. There is also an area that you can see beyond the boat. Just to the right of this boat, you can see little lines perhaps on the screen. I'm not sure if they're still there. But just beyond the boat, it's sort of dim light. Just beyond a certain point here, it gets dark again. But all the way towards the left as well, it is light. You see light coming through from outside of this area that you're in. And
oh, okay.
you also see
Problems. I see problems.
you see 3 zombies.
Oh. Do we know they're
Busy.
zombies?
You can see them quite clearly. You see
I
3
mean,
corpses, the
just
3
there's
corpses that you had
3
seen before
zombies.
in those chests. In that chest, you saw those 3 corpses and they are there, animated, to your left.
Okay,
That's
guys,
fun.
before we run up and engage, I can shoot one of them potentially.
Do we
Oh, I
want
can't-
to investigate
the
the ship
moment.
first, or
Not at the
Why?
moment, because
Why?
they are turning around, putting their stuff down. Rosemary, what's that?
Can't I shoot them with fireball? It's got 120 feet.
No, I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Okay.
yeah, of course you do.
Okay.
Nat 20,
wait.
baby!
Okay,
Nat 20.
open
21.
phone before I stupidly roll on
Jesus.
helpless ratio.
Nice, Kira.
Thank you. Oh, nice.
I really like my initiative, guys, honestly. You know, it's great.
Let me roll as well quickly.
Wait, do you have initiative +2?
Yeah.
I have +1.
I have +2, and I got a 6 with the +2.
Ooh, that's very small.
What's it?
Thank you.
Tiberius. 19. I can't see my own rolls for some reason.
Wait,
They
is
set it like the mine
Oh, I
also they set it
can-
like
I
a weird
can
angle
reach? I
spot,
can
yeah.
reach all the zombies
got a
with
19.
fireball. It's only 100 feet away. This is excellent.
You can also use your sorcery points to do fancy things with them, I think. With the
I
that
swear
fireball.
at level 2 I can only like get additional slots because I don't have
Oh, maybe you're right.
yeah, because I don't have any I can't do other fancy things with sorcery. Because I've been reading and that's the only thing it said I can do. So I can only get more spell slots.
This is failing to load, so just give me a second.
It's failing to
Pretty
load.
sure.
I'm loading to fail. Let's do this.
Even.
Working hard, hardly working.
Oh.
No, that's my week.
13,
Bong time, baby.
Oh, I forgot. I've also
Long
still got
time.
Tides of Chaos to use, so. Just advantage on one attack roll, ability check or saving throw.
For anyone in your party or just you?
Oh, just me.
Oh, Llama gets to do something for us now.
You have 2 sorcery points that you regain when you finish a long rest. You can use sorcery points to gain additional spell slots, or sacrifice spell slots to gain additional sorcery points. It's a bonus
Ah.
action. So, I can just yeah, that's fine. Still have one spell slot, and then I can. That's one action. Takes 2 sorcery points for 1 level. I need to look up the table.
Oh dear, I've also made a mistake.
Mistakes
well,
were
you
made.
have time. You have time. You have time, Amanda, to look things up. I made a mistake, and I'll have to rewind this. Restart. Now it's automatically put it all in. There we go.
Yeehaw, cowboy.
Start. And as these, I'll wait for a moment. Everyone ready still? You all here? Good to go?
Yeah.
Good.
Hi, yeah, I'm here.
Yeehaw.
These zombies, you've noticed, you've heard of zombies before if you haven't seen them before. These animated corpses have turned around to you, some still with stones in their hand, some without. And Rhea, you are top here as the zombies have got 13 initiative.
Top only here.
Okay, I'm going to hold on, I'm gonna move over here 30 feet. And how far is this? Pachoo! Shoot my longbow at this one.
Which one?
That one.
Let me do this.
This one.
I thought I got rid of all the nat runs. Come on now, guys.
It's been a low
Apparently
read.
not. Apparently not. So you throw it at this zombie down at the bottom.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a bit too jarred because I've never actually seen this before.
You have heard of this before, but you have not ever seen one up close, and it is very jarring. Not scary to your person, perhaps, but off-putting and unpleasant, as you have taken a shot with your longbow, correct?
Yes.
Right, and this thing has fallen short. Gone just past the stone barrier just before on the ground here, and landed
you
just
hear me
short of them.
just like cuss under my breath aggressively.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I don't think so. No.
Back to Clue. You're up now. Tiberius, you're on next.
Let's see. Always holding my staff. I will pull my dagger and just a measuring check here. 25, can't move that far. Moving up here, slightly behind the 2 tanks, and I'll pull my dagger. And don't think I need to prep a dodge or anything, but I'll leave it like that. I'll give out a little roar.
Okay, you got your dagger out. You still got your staff in hand, is that right?
Always.
Always, okay. With the roar, Tiberius, you hear this roar from this man beside you.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's extremely impressive as it is. What are you going to do?
Alright, so I'm gonna send a flash of light streaks towards this zombie number C in the form of a guiding bolt. Yeah.
Right.
A
Roll an
13
attack
to
on
hit.
Where the hell did this go? Give me the zombo. 13 hits.
Awesome.
You grasp your holy symbol with your hand in your shield. And you, with your shield hand rather, cast out this bolt forward. It's at for 19 damage.
Yes, sir.
And you are going for this one on the bottom right here.
Yeah.
Alright, you hit this thing. It is dealt a lot of damage. It is not very happy. You have destroyed a lot of the meat that was once sitting on the bones of this animated corpse. As it sort of wobbles around, its body half bending backwards, nearly snapping in half, but then it comes back, comes right, comes to. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't know. Can I? Where is this? Channel divinity.
What is channel divinity?
It says other.
Is it a spell? Other.
Channel divinity, to my understanding, is like every cleric class has a thing. So channel divinity for cleric of the life domain lets you heal a little bit. Channel divinity for like a death domain cleric, I think, lets you do vampiric touch. So your channel divinity does turn undead.
No, not
I think,
necessarily.
In,
Destructive wrath. That's it. You can channel divinity to
Yeah.
deal maximum damage instead of rolling for lightning or thunder damage. There we go.
Yeah.
And then
one
you have
action.
another one,
Takes
which
an
is
act-
turn
takes an
undead.
action. You've used your action.
No action for the one channel divinity. One action for the turn undead. There's two different ones.
No,
No
action.
action.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, wow, there you go. Bam.
Sick.
Turn undead. DC of 12.
No, I'm not doing turn undead.
What are you doing?
Turn
where'd you
undead
go?
does take an action. The other one doesn't.
Yeah,
Yours is
destructive
destructive wrath.
wrath.
Yeah.
That's
Maximum damage instead of rolling for lightning or thunder. So then I'm gonna just have it channeled for my next move.
okay. Cool. So you've got your next lightning or
Thunder.
thunder damage. Ready and amplified as you take your holy symbol and grasp it once more. This time the energy flowing within yourself.
Oh.
These
wait. No, we are. What?
channel divinity.
Oh no,
You're
yeah, it's
channeling
fine. Okay.
whatever divine presence is guiding you in these strives in this exploration as the zombies themselves start to walk forward one at a time. One gets to about here with whatever it's got left, and the other two make themselves over to the river and disappear from sight as they go underwater.
Oh.
And this zombie's going to get about this far, and it's going to be lurching its arms in front of it, limping itself towards you. Rosemary, it's your turn. Rhea, you're on deck.
Can I cast Firebolt at this zombie?
Absolutely.
That's okay, right?
Almost got cover from Tiberius, but I'll let it be.
And I can move ever so slightly to the side here.
There you go.
You know, just so I've got a better
Away.
angle. Roll for hit. 18.
18 hits.
Yep. And then roll for damage. 7.
7 damage. You manage to splatter the rest of this thing down. Its bones scatter as well as it hits the
Splatter.
ground. And this thing is dead on the ground.
That's very good.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to ask the others where the fuck did the others go, and say be careful being too close to the river, Rhea, because they might just pop out right next to you. Yeah.
You? Yeah, Rhea's gonna. I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Rhea's gonna grumble and take a step back. And then she'd like to. I'd like to swap my longbow now for my morning star, and then ready. Is it okay if I do that as my interaction and then ready an attack with my Morning Star? So when they exit the river, I get to make an attack.
Yeah, that's chill. Bonus action to do the swap.
Sweet.
So 2 interactions, bonus action, one of them.
Sweet.
Ready in action with your Morning Star at the ready.
But when
you
they come
stand waiting for these things to pop their heads out the water.
out. Neat. Thanks.
I
Or
didn't
we'll
read
put them
that
to come in
properly.
my vicinity.
Tiberius, you're on deck. Inspector Clue, what you gonna do?
Tiberius?
Oh, am I on deck? No, it's you and then it's me.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was back. Sorry, I was off the rail.
No worries.
I am a little baffled because we're still on initiative fighting rolls,
Mm-hmm.
but there's seemingly nothing to fight. I'm very, very, very. I'll walk up here and I'll look into the water. See if I can see
Alright.
anything. I squint my eyes and look into the water.
Roll an investigation for me.
Oh my god.
14.
Roll perception for me. I should have made it. I'm sorry.
Perception. Okay.
You're seeing with your eyeballs.
12.
It's enough to
Oh,
see
Lord.
that there's shimmerings and a crab is right beneath you here. A big crab that is
Ah.
crawling its way out of the water.
You're
Is what you
shitting
managed
me.
to see. It's under the water. Still under the water. And it's on its
You
way out.
actually produced a freaking crab.
Well, it was in the river. You
You
produced
are-
it.
I'll do a
Fucking
round
and finding
jump
out.
backwards because it freaked the shit out of my bejesus.
It's going to take an opportunity attack against you.
Oh
Oh,
fuck, Lord.
That's what happens when you fuck around and find out.
And it's going to raise its pincers quickly out of the water and take a snap at you just before you manage to get away, but it only gets a piece of your clothing. Almost a hit there, but you're lucky on that count.
Yeah.
You've got your mage armor on. No, Rosemary's got her mage armor on.
I mate.
Yeah.
No, it still does type it still does he casted it last combat.
No,
no.
Did you not? Oh,
you first on you. He doesn't need one.
Okay, because then this hits because that's 13.
No. I have one. I have mine. Don't worry about it.
From
Okay,
earlier,
you
yeah.
both do. Right. Good.
Yeah, we both do.
100%.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
what I said.
cool.
Yeah.
Just misses you as this magic seems to protect your body but not your clothing. Unfortunately, a piece of your legging has been taken off. Your clothing seems to be becoming more and more tattered as you go along this journey. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'll prep a dodge.
Dodge is action, perception is action. So you got bonus action and
Shit.
interaction left.
Yeah, then I'll kick some sand into this fucking crap.
Okay.
Get shit out of me.
You kick some sand over the river, and you see this pincer go right back beneath the water. You know it's still crawling up, but you cannot see it anymore. Tiberius, is your turn.
So,
You've seen your smaller friend walk forward, go up to the river, peer overhead, jump back, get his clothing ripped, and you have stuff going through your mind about that, I'm sure. What are you up to?
I don't know. I'm also like perplexed. I would like for. Okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna also walk up here. Excuse me, sir, but I'm gonna switch to my javelin. That was the sound of switching weapons.
Yeah.
Really?
Got it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try also see the crab, and if I see the crab, I'm gonna try stab it.
Okay.
Oh, but perception is an action.
What?
Stab is an action.
I think with your passive perception, you sort of know where it is. You can walk up
15,
to it
yeah,
and get ready to
14.
stab this thing. Roll an attack on it.
Sick. Let's go. 12.
A 12 misses as you don't manage to accommodate for the refractive nature of the water you are trying to hit it through. And you
Fair
manage to miss
enough.
this thing. You don't seem to strike it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take a step back.
How
Not-
far? Where would you like to go?
I just want to step away so it attacks me.
Okay, it's going to take an attack. Get a nat 1.
Sick.
And you see this pincer go up above the water and then sink down a bit. And it disappears beneath the surface of the water.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm done. I was hoping it would hit me.
It rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, it was having a bad day.
It was having a bad day.
Okay, then I'll
Alright,
end my
cool.
turn. Yeah.
With that, the giant crab itself ends up coming up from just down river as the currents have brought it there, and it brings itself up here. And at first it moves slowly, but as it gets its little legs into a mechanical rhythm, it charges itself forward at a bit of a speed and takes a big swipe with its pincers. It tries to grab you, Rhea.
Do I get to hit it as a reaction because of my Morningstar?
Yes, absolutely. Roll for the attack on that.
A 13.
13. As you clang this thing on its armored carapace, you don't manage to see any damage dealt to its armor or itself,
Okay.
and it pinches you with a pincer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have a look here.
I've got an AC of 19.
It is a 17 plus 3, 20 to hit.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And as it clamps down, you are now grappled.
Ah, okay.
And yeah, that is the end of the giant's crab's turn as these zombies pop up over here.
I'd like
Oh,
to
God.
growl to it and say something at the end of its turn, if that's okay. I just want to kind of like growl, like, you're gonna make a delicious dinner. Fuck you.
And it doesn't seem to notice this thing. It seems to be quite happy and content in its actions of pinching you bloody hard for... because I didn't look at the damage. 4 bludgeoning damage.
Bitch.
Which is a bit of a strange damage category for a crab
that's
pinching
fine.
you, but
Yeah.
cool. Giant crab ends its turn. We've got a zombie and another zombie coming up out of this water.
Is
They-
this the same crab? Do we know?
You get a general sense that perhaps it might be. It seems to be taking out a lot of regression on your party mate
Okay.
as these zombies come out of the ground, out of the water, and start moving along. They have a moving speed here of how much? 20 feet is not very far. And they are able to catch up almost to their fallen comrade here as they lurch forward very wetly.
Mm-hmm.
Rosemary, it's your turn. Rhea, you're on deck.
Well, I am going to trust that between the three of them, they can kill the crab. And as I have more range right now, I'm going to cast Firebolt at A, I think.
Okay. The zombie is lurching itself forward, and as you ready your magical spell, roll the attack on it, please.
19 to hit.
Roll damage.
Damage. 10.
You hit this thing on its chest, burning and searing any of the clothing that may have remained on it. You notice that there's not much clothing on any of these. These are just falling to pieces of meat on bone. Anything that once was human looking seems to reside within their facial features, their general bone structure of their skull. Everything else is devoid of that, and you're sort of gotten rid of the last bit of humanity, so to speak, with your firebolt, and it is not looking very healthy.
Okay. As my bonus action, I kind of go, "You guys good over there?" And I also kind of glare at Chloe, as knowing he was when he looked over the edge and provoked this thing. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Inspector Clue, you're on deck. Rhea, it's your turn.
Opposite way around.
Forgot that
No,
the wrong
wait.
way around? No, I
Sorry.
haven't.
Yeah, no.
Kira?
Kira!
Sorry. I just had to grab something. Yeah,
Fine.
Rhea's going to.
Totally fine.
Have I got disadvantage because I'm grappled?
You are now grappled. So when you are grappled,
Yeah,
you
Croby.github
Right,
grapple.
move. Let's have a look at the whole.
You can use the attack action to make a special melee attack. Wait.
Your speed is halved unless the creature is 2 sizes smaller than you, 2 or more sizes. If you move while grappled to another creature,
Okay. So I'm just gonna try and bash
that's
with my
the
morning
grappling
star.
creature. So when that's the man, I'm being silly.
It's okay. I just want to know if I can just attack
Condition.
this thing flat out, essentially.
Your speed
Condition.
becomes 0 and you can't benefit
That's what I
from any
thought.
bonus to your speed. The condition ends if your grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if you're removed from the reach of your grappler.
Okay,
So your
yeah.
speed is 0, and you can try and escape the grapple.
Can I just bash him with my morning star?
You can do so, absolutely. Roll for attack.
17.
Hits.
10 damage.
You manage
crap.
to, with the second whack of this, right in the same spot that you had hit it before, you manage to actually see a crack in this thing's armor, and you notice a bit of blood just spatter, just a tiny little spatter on the back of it. You know you've dealt some damage to this thing.
Sweet. And I'm assuming I can't, like, with my bonus action, try to get ungrappled.
No
That's
action.
just my turn. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. This thing's still pinching down at you. You've dealt it quite a nice blow on the top of its head. I need to go through the circle and cycle here quickly and find the giant crab. Yeah, this thing is... Yeah, it's a little bit more blood than I described previously. It came out of that gash. And as that is happening to it, Inspector Clue, it is you. Tiberius, you're on deck.
Sick.
I'm moving up to this crab and I'm gonna shove my dagger into the opening wound I see.
Take an attack roll as you swipe your dagger downwards and across. The flailing Rhea's leg sends this crab backwards and forwards, and just the timing is off, man. As you
That's
take a
just
stab
beautiful.
for it, it pulls away from you.
And,
Yep.
bonus action, I'm gonna swipe it with my staff.
Okay. With your offhand, you wield your staff and roll a normal d20.
18.
Right, and you bring this thing across and whack it as it comes back with a 1 bludgeoning damage. I believe that's what your staff deals. It's not a 1.
Really? The staff is
It's not a d4, is it? Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's a D4.
It is
The d4. Okay,
Maybe-
roll a d4 then.
Staff.
D8 or D6. I don't know. D6, I think it is.
It's
No,
not with
well-
your modifier on this attack.
Not with. Okay, D4.
Not with
I
the
roll a
modifier.
D4.
1d6.
You the both?
It's 1d6 minus 1.
1d6 then, yeah.
Minus 1 is...
I thought that was a quarterstaff, but a quarterstaff is
quarterstaff.
d8.
Okay.
And my quarter says 1d6 minus 1, in brackets 1d8 minus 1. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's either 6 or 8, but minus 1
1d6.
might
It's
be.
1d6. It's more
the
than I
difference
thought it
between
was.
the D8 and the D6 is if you hold it with two hands.
hands.
The D8,
Yes,
the
so
okay,
it's one
okay,
one
yeah.
hand is a d6, so I rolled d6 minus 1, you said?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's
So
just
it's
what my quarter
3.
staff has.
No, you rolled a d6, so you got a 3.
Roll.
Yeah.
That's what it is on you, and it's not with any modifiers. So, yeah, 3. You deal 3 damage to this crab, and it plinks down motionless on the ground in front of you. Still a little bit of blood pouring from the top where the morning star had cracked it initially. You seem to have opened it up some more, and it is dead in front of you.
Oh, thanks, little man.
Yeah,
I
cowboy.
killed it!
You did. Good job.
Oh, it shrank. Yay!
Shrinkity shrank.
It shrank downwards as it falls onto its legs that have collapsed because it is now dead.
Pariah, you got the crabs.
And these 2 zombies are still creepily creeping towards you. Anything else you'd like to do?
Apart from jumping out of joy? Nah.
And you give a little woot woot of some kind.
Woohoo! It's dead.
Tiberius, with this woot that you hear, what do you do?
I'm gonna rush forward. Boom, stand right here. I think I have the movement to do that. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Maybe a
then
little arch, yes.
I would like to Thunderwave.
Okay. Go for it. That is a spell, correct?
Yeah, it's a spell. The Constitution saving throw of 12.
Okay. Constitution. These things have got nothing, no bonus. 4 and 14.
Okay, so let's do this one at a time.
A takes 4,
On a
B takes 14.
failed save, a creature takes 2d8. On a successful save, half as much. Okay, so the 4 takes 16, and the 14 takes 8. Yeah.
Okay, the
Which is which?
4 takes 16, B is the second one.
B.
So B takes 14 damage, is that right?
It's 2d8, you just said.
16 damage, okay.
Don't you need to
16.
roll damage still if it's 2d8?
No, I channeled Divinity. It's
Yeah.
max thunder.
Okay.
Yeah, which is amazing. So that's 16 damage, max damage, as this thunderous wave comes out. You run forward and you jump down a little bit and you land with your feet, extending your arms. With your warhammer and shield in hand, this wave of energy comes out. Does it knock any of them back?
It knocks them back 10 feet.
10 feet. And the
The
other
one isn't pushed, so A isn't pushed.
Okay, A is not pushed. B is the last
Ouch.
bits of him are disintegrated as he flies into the no, B is not pushed.
A was the one I shot
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah. But B is not doing very well himself. You dealt him 12 damage to A, correct?
10.
And B was not dealt damage?
B was dealt 16 and knocked back 10 feet.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
B is obliterated into nothingness. And he ends up scattered with his pieces, his skeletal structure still slightly remaining, but in the water is where he lands. A is not doing very well. It is standing there, barely able to move as it stops lurching and
How much
in front of
damage?
you.
How much damage has A taken now?
20
18.
damage.
20. Okay.
I believe so.
Well, yeah, 10 from me.
10 from you. 8 from me.
Yeah.
Oh,
18.
then it's less.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think B is dead either, so we must be careful there.
You just said he got obliterated into.
B's dead.
Obliterated. Oh,
Yes, B is dead.
he just took 16 damage.
Yeah,
And 16 damage and 10 feet knockback is equal to kill? Okay, sick.
And then this one, and then the zombie's taking 18 damage and is still alive.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly. We just
Yeah,
have to
that-
knock it back.
They don't all have the same health.
Okay.
Some of them are like missing an arm, or I should have described them a little better, I suppose. Okay, Tiberius, I think that brings it to the end of your turn.
I am finished, yes sir.
You are finished as this zombie lurches forward with its last bit of strength that it seems to have. And it rolls a 19 plus 5 plus 3 to hit. 22.
Oh, yeah, that does hit. I want to... I think he needs to damage me before I can do what I want to do.
Plus 5, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so let him hit me, because that did hit me, and then I'm gonna do a Wrath of the Storm.
Wait, is it your turn or
It's a
That's
reaction.
a reaction to getting hit.
a reaction? Oh yeah.
The amount of damage it deals you is it is a plus 5, 4 damage.
4 damage.
4 bludgeoning damage as it whacks you with its limb, missing a hand.
Okay, and
And-
then Wrath of the Storm is also lightning or thunder damage. So Dex saving throw DC 12.
Okay. Makes a dex saving throw here. And it fails it.
16 damage.
It max 16 damage again.
How long does Channel Divinity last?
Isn't it on your next one?
Only one turn, to my understanding. It doesn't say anything outside of one turn.
Let me check. Can... Doesn't say
Oh,
anything
good.
other than no action.
You can use your to do maximum damage instead of rolling for thunder damage. No, it's only on the time that you use it.
Okay.
So you don't have to do it for the next one. You planned to do it on this one, so now you used it.
Well, I used it for the previous
previously
one.
you used
Yeah.
it. Yeah, previously. you used
Okay,
it.
okay. So then I need a roll
Roll the damage.
2d8. 6.
6 damage you deal this thing, and it gets blasted, the last bit of it, back, falling down onto its back. Your opponents around you seem to be defeated
Hooray!
Awesome.
as the battle itself sort of dies back, and you find yourself in a room full of corpses. Again, something else happens. Because the corpses themselves begin to rise up once more.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And they stand
You
at
wanna?
the ready
They're
as one
funny.
of them crawls
Really
up right
funny.
behind you, Inspector Clue.
That's really, really funny.
Oh,
That's
I
They
used all
don't
my
seem to
spell
be-
slots.
They don't seem to be hanging on. In fact, the one on the furthest right seems to be a leg and a knee with a torso and a bit of a head.
Okay. That's fine.
And yeah, that's where we are. Rosemary, what are you going to do there? Let me try and get...
I'm gonna try and shoot with yeah, I'm just gonna shoot B with firebolt again before it attacks a small dwarf man. So I don't think the crab hasn't resurrected, correct? Because that would be insane.
Crab is not
right?
resurrected.
Crab ain't
No.
zombie.
That
Hooray!
would be insane. Yeah,
That would be
crab is
insane.
zombie. Yes. Okay.
No, these guys have undead fortitude.
Yeah, you know that's
If damage
just
reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it must make a constitution saving throw of a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant from a critical hit. On a success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point instead.
So they
These
all
guys
on
got
one.
like a 16, a 17, and a 19. So yeah, they're all.
So
I'm just gonna send you the error message DnD Beyond just gave me on my phone. I'm just refreshing the page.
if we kill them again, could they resurrect again?
Guess
I
we'll
think
have
it
to find
does.
out.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it
so
goes up by 5 plus the damage taken. Oh no, it doesn't go up. It's just 5 plus the damage taken.
yeah.
Wait, so these zombies can just keep on resurrecting?
Yes,
Mhm.
unless we kill them with radiant.
That's correct. There you go.
Sorry, I had to say that. I
Uh,
know it wasn't right.
So there's no point killing them?
Sacred flame.
You can
Yes,
kill them.
I know that.
Uh,
No.
can I
Mostly
use my bonus action to say what the fuck are we doing to my friends, and then
Are we your friends?
yes.
Okay.
No,
You're talking to the
you're
undead
assholes.
zombies.
No, you're assholes.
He wants to
Sorry.
say to her friends, not.
To my companions.
Ah.
To my.
There was a weirdness with your grammar there that also threw me at the
Alright.
beginning, but I see
Okay.
what he meant, but I hear what you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Fireball at Zombie B because I don't really know what else to do.
What remains of the zombie that
Yeah.
crawls out of the river comes into your sights as you cast your spell. Roll attack, please.
24 to hit.
You blast this thing back into the river.
7 damage.
Doesn't really matter. They're all on 1 HP.
Doesn't really matter. I mean,
Doesn't matter, but it does manage to roll a 17 plus 3 Constitution.
Oh,
saving
lordy.
throw.
It's coming back next round. Sick.
It
Oh wait, does it?
has gone
Yeah.
from sight.
Well, he's not in the river. He's not about to attack people. So, job done. And I kind of look around, going, "What the fuck just happened?" And I am very confused. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. With that, Rhea, it's your turn. Inspector Clue, you are on deck.
C and A are both alive, right? Well,
He and A
unalive.
have just risen up
Okay.
right next to Tiberius.
Then, Rhea's gonna get up, dust herself off, and then go behind C and just attempt to essentially bonk it on the head with the Morning Star.
Okay, we'll give it a whack.
Give it a big ol' whack, a 10.
And you whack this thing on the back of the head, and it crumples down to the ground. Boonk. On the ground. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna look at Tiberius, look at A, and go. I'm assuming you have this. Take a step over here. Actually, you know what? No, scratch that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll do that after the fights are done, like after we're done fighting properly. Yeah. So nothing else I'd like to do.
All right. You take your Morning Star and whack this into this thing's head, and it falls down right onto its knees, and then its body slumps to the ground. It is now Inspector Clue's turn. Tiberius, you're on deck. Inspector Clue.
I'm thinking what I can contribute with here.
Well, you have
I'm-
just seen these things die in front of you. These dead things have died, and then now they are no longer dead, as they are undead once again. You're not sure what's going to happen. There are two that you can see. One is obscured in the river once more. The crab is motionless in front of you as you look down. You look back up and you see perhaps a long-winded fight, perhaps a short fight, you're not sure. What is it that comes to mind?
This crab is smelling, so I'm gonna kick it into the water.
No.
And you manage to kick this very dead crab into the water. And it disappears. Bloop. Yep. Exactly like that. Anything else you'd like to do? Movement? Bonus action?
I am not the fighter, so I'll just walk a couple more steps and hide behind this tall blonde thing.
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 Actually, the only human in the party, and it's like, oh, this thing.
And you see
This
this
thing.
whitened blonde hair swishing as she turns around, coming back from whacking this zombie over the head.
100% backing her up.
Tiberius, it's your turn. What you up to?
Alrighty, I would like to attack this A zombie with a sacred flame.
Okay,
Dexterity save of 12.
it doesn't really matter. It gets a nat 1 as well.
Sick.
You blast this thing into almost nothingness as there's only scattered remains of it on the floor.
Alrighty, I'll say this one seems to be gone for good, and I turn around and prepare for my next round.
Okay. The one from the river itself starts to come up over here and limps its way over and falls flat on its face, but before it does, it takes a swipe at you, Tiberius. With a 5 plus 5, a 10, it misses and it lands on its face prone.
Alrighty, I'll chuckle at this bag of bones.
Rosemary, it's up to you.
Can I? How much? Do I even make it there? I make it like around here, 35 feet. And can I like? I can't walk up to the zombies. Can I give my rope to Rhea as it's her turn next, and say tie these guys up?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I can have that interaction bonus action, like a semi-action or something, all work together. Totally.
Action, yeah, whatever.
You reach inside your bag, pull out your rope, give it to Rhea.
Yep.
Give her some suggestions with what to do. And with that, it is Rhea's turn. You're up next.
Rhea looks at the rope and shrugs and goes, I'd love to, but I'm not quite sure how much they abide by the laws of bodies being held down. I think it might just rip its own arm off to escape, so I'm just gonna keep doing, and she's gonna take her morning star. Which ones are alive now? Both of them.
No,
Yeah,
just B at the moment. C doesn't seem to have moved.
Yeah,
in the
Rhea's
last couple of
gonna
seconds.
take out her
Last 6 seconds or so, the C hasn't really moved.
Okay, yeah, she's just gonna again swing with the morning star, fucking bonk. And that's a nat 20 to hit.
I was going to say advantage, but not needed as you smash this thing onto the ground.
Roll damage,
It rolls
just
the
and giggles.
third nat 1 in a row for these zombies, as it is now
She crits
dead.
with a 13.
Eyeing still on its face, though I will turn it upside down so we can understand it's being dead. The zombie is dead.
Now,
And,
Rhea would like to turn around, still holding her morning star in a somewhat threatening manner, and pointed it at Clue and say, "That was my dinner you kicked into the river. I made it a promise. Not cool, dude."
It was thinking.
Well, so do you, but we don't throw you in the river.
I look at Clue and say, "It was dead. What? How was it offending you?"
Well,
Yeah, so
it was
we could have
dead.
searched his body. We could have looted it. We could have used it for useful stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know smelly was the prerequisite for goes in the river. Or else I'd have
We
only
literally
one
opened
companion at this point
a
in time,
box
she says and looks at
with-
Rosemary.
We literally opened the box full of dead bodies, and we didn't just throw it away. And you just threw the crab. Anyway, I just trail off and fucking just turn around and then look at Clue.
Oh yeah, Rosemary kind of, Rhea kind of like squints at Clue, but she's not like mad. She's just like, I made it a promise I was gonna eat it, so fuck you. But like,
I
not-
put my rope
no,
back
no.
in my bag that Rhea rejected also.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's fine.
And she goes, you, sir, owe me 1 crab dinner, and I'll I'll hold you accountable for that.
Okay, can I walk over to whatever these zombies were looking at over here, like carefully, and
You see, before you see seems what to be a cave in, but of perhaps something that had been constructed before, and a lot of it has been moved out to the side. It seems like someone was trying to clear the obstruction. Roll investigation for me, please.
Sorry. Not on my browser. That would be a bad idea. Bad idea. It's skills. Investigation. 19.
You imagine that it could almost fit this boat that you've seen in this river and that you've actually noticed on your own accord.
Both.
Perhaps a little bit more seems to be needed to be done, but they had done a lot of the work already. Perhaps this cave-in was from a while ago, but recently someone had moved, and obviously these corpses were doing a lot of heavy lifting. At about this time, you all start to hear, Inspector Clue, you start to hear a sobbing coming from the front of the boat.
Okay. I start walking over to the boat.
Oh, Clue. Okay, so we're out of initiative. I thought we were still sort of waiting.
Yes, we're out of initiative.
Bless, it seems
Otherwise,
like we
I
gotta
wouldn't
deal with
be-
the front of the boat. I was gonna go all the way past it, but I guess you'll stand over here.
Can I yell out, "Hello there"?
This butt.
You can barely hear what she's saying. She seems wrapped in a garb, a black garb that is covering her face and mouth.
Well, that's not great. Ma'am, we can't hear you, but we'll try and come help, maybe.
Can I insight check this sobbing? I'd like to see if it's genuine or this feels like some kind of siren that's gonna murder us.
Roll insight for me.
Like, you don't fool me, Mimic. 15.
15, you hear these are pretty genuine to your ears, these tears.
Tiberius,
Hello, friend.
can you throw me up on the deck?
I can attempt, because you're tiny. Rose is smaller, but I don't think she wants to go.
Yeah, well, last time you threw me, I ended up in the fucking water.
Okay,
so,
yeah,
no, thank
so
you.
let's stand here, and just because it's a little closer.
It
And
is
then
very
instead of
close.
throwing you, I just want to lift you.
Land
you
you,
could
yeah,
make it.
lend you a foot up.
Yeah.
You know.
Lift
Well,
it.
he's small enough, I should be able to just lift him.
Yeah. We can hear you. We're coming.
You can hear the sounds of her wriggling and scratching on the front of the boat
Is it
itself.
this? Are we hearing it from this woman?
That's correct.
Yes.
Jesus.
Is she not the
Okay.
I can be a
fucking
boat.
part
She
of the
seems
boat?
tied
No.
to the front of the boat,
Like
What?
a fucking, what's it
fastened
called?
there with a type of strange-looking seaweed rope. Maybe this rope covered in lichen. You're not sure. From this
Like the
distance.
earth to get there. Tiberius?
Yeah, I'm trying to lift you.
Oh yeah, just say you lift him up and put him on the boat, and then see if physics responds. Ask
Okay,
him for a
physics,
roll.
I'm lifting Llama onto the boat.
Yeah, do a strength for me.
Here we go. 14.
You managed to lift Llama up onto this boat relatively well. Llama, you have now got some purchase on this boat.
Can I ask Tiberius to try and lift me up as well?
Aye,
Can I just climb up? I don't need Tiberius to give me a hand.
Yeah, roll
I'd
athletics check,
love to.
Ray.
Also, I don't trust him not to like grope me as I go up.
Come on,
14.
roll it.
Okay, so I get up on
Yeah,
the boat.
that's
Thank you.
pretty good, yeah. You managed to, you all
Yeah,
managed to
I
lift yourselves
imagine
on,
with like a
that's
very
not much problem.
graceful kind of leap. I'd like to turn around and offer Tiberius a hand. Give him like a very coy hug, smile.
I'm gonna climb up myself, thank you.
Yeah. Alright. Careful,
No,
don't get a splinter,
You make
sweetheart.
Roll a
these
dexterity
funky
check.
remarks, and then you want to help me, and then it's gonna bite me in the ass later. I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah,
Um,
just watch the splinters.
I'll attempt to talk to this creature. Miss, are you okay? Okay,
I'd like to ready my weapon for in case there's an attack.
I'll make an attempt to untangle her.
Okay.
won't she just drop off the like front of the boat? Don't we need to like catch her?
No, I mean, I'm sure if we can't grab her wrist and then pull, but I do want to check that you did note that I said I'd like to ready an attack. Is that registered
What
with you?
type of an attack is it?
I had said that I want to ready an attack. I didn't specify, but Morningstar attack, please.
For if
For just
she
in case.
attacks,
Yeah,
not
for if
just
she
gets
attacks or if
loose.
some people jump out, like with this an ambush, this like a, you know.
So at this point, right? Rosemary, you're standing there with Gimbal. I'd like you to make
With a clue.
Gimbal. I'm sorry, the short guy. Inspector Clue. Untie what? What are you doing? Guard, rope, this lichen.
This listen what?
These seaweedy strands that
Yes,
are wrapped around, dark and green.
Yes, the seaweedy strands.
Mm.
Try and cut them with the dagger I'm still holding.
Okay. All right. Roll dexterity for me.
Yes, sir, Bob. No, that's saving throw. There you go. Oh shit, there. No, wait. For the love of God. Hold on.
For the love of God.
For the love of God.
Sweet baby Jeebus.
It's not saving throw, is it?
No, it's just dexterity at the top. Just from your normal stat.
The second from the left.
Ah, there. 20.
Nice. You managed to reach down. You have to reach down quite far on this boat.
I'm
front of it.
I'm very short, so it's fine.
Yeah. And Rosemary, are you helping him with this, or are you standing by? What are you up to?
Helping him with it. Don't worry.
Okay. Cool.
Hold my feet, mouse.
Moosey woosey.
Moosey, moosey.
What was that?
And while this is happening, you can hear this person sobbing.
Yeah.
This vile creature before you, this hag, this almost undead but still living, missing most of its teeth. It would be hard and difficult to find people to clear a cave in, but now I can go freely once I have your bodies. And she's going to reach out and grab you. Inspector Clue, Rosemary, I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw for me. As you clutch onto your friend that gets
Let
pulled.
me open my phone
14.
again.
14.
Dexterity saving throw.
Mhm.
Let me 12.
12. You hold tight to your companion's clothing itself, to your companion's body itself, but not tight enough and not fast enough of a reaction to tense your muscles. As this hag itself, which reveals itself to Inspector Clue, does so. Inspector Clue, please roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh god. 13.
You look into this thing and it is disgusting, but you have been trained, it seems, slightly, at least a little bit, enough to get past the sights of this from your arcane schooling. But it still manages to drag you into the water beneath the front of this boat. And that's where we end tonight's session.
Okay.